This conference will now be recorded.
Hello and welcome to the Retirement Plan Enrollment Tutorial provided by Gordon Asset Management, your retirement plan advisor. This video will walk through the enrollment process and we'll discuss accessing your account setup, the online enrollment wizard, and finally the website homepage. To access your account, go to mvp401k.com. On the homepage, scroll over the login button to reveal the option for participant login. This will bring up the page to enter your login credentials. For first-time users, your default user ID will be your social security number with no dashes, and your default password will be your date of birth using the format shown. For security purposes, your default login will only be available for a set time frame after first becoming eligible. If you miss this period or have difficulties logging in for any other reason, you can call MVP at 1-866-687-6877 to have your user ID and password reset back to the default. Those logging in for the first time will then need to complete their account setup before proceeding to the enrollment process. Requirements include setting a new password, entering a valid email address, creating a new login ID, and finally setting your security questions. In addition, MVP now offers two-factor authorization to provide your account with better security. A code will be sent to your email address to verify your identity with the option to require a verification code with each unique login or to only require upon first login with a new device. Once complete, you'll move on to the online enrollment wizard. This tool requires 5 simple steps that should take no more than a few minutes to complete. Step 1 will ask you to set your notification preferences and choose whether you would prefer emailed or paper statements. Step 2 will ask you to confirm your information, including your birth date, address, etc. This information should feed through from payroll, so if the information is incorrect, please notify HR or your payroll department. Step 3 will be to choose your deferral or savings rate. Please note that you have the option to contribute by a specific dollar amount or percentage, and your plan may allow for Roth contributions as well, which are after-tax contributions. While saving in the plan is optional, we would encourage everybody to do so. Typically, a 10 to 15% savings rate is the goal. However, we ask that you simply start wherever you're comfortable, and you can always increase or decrease down the road if needed. Step 4 will ask you to choose your investments. You have the option to stay in the default fund or choose your own investments. The default plan investment will be a target date fund, which is an age-appropriate fund that automatically gets more conservative as you approach the targeted retirement year. These funds are explained in greater detail in our Investing for Retirement video, but essentially they're the do-it-for-me option for those who don't have the desire or expertise to manage their own investments. Finally, step 5 will ask you to designate your beneficiary. Those who are single or married and planning to keep their spouse as their primary beneficiary can do so online. However, those who are married and would like to switch their primary beneficiary to someone other than their spouse, you will need to complete a form that needs to be signed by your spouse and notarized. The form can be found on the website, or if you'd like, you can reach out to your HR contact or plan service provider for a copy. Note that even if you don't plan to save in the plan, you should designate a beneficiary because there may be employer contributions going in on your behalf. Once complete, you'll be presented with an enrollment summary. Please do verify that all information is correct before clicking the Enroll Me button. And upon submission, your account will be updated after 4 p.m. on the following business day, at which point you can log into your account. Once initially enrolled in the plan, all future logins will direct you to the account homepage. From here, you can view your account balance, current savings rate, year-to-date, return, and much more. For additional detail on any of these, simply click the desired option. You can also select from the series of tabs across the top. Future changes to your account information can be made by clicking My Profile in the upper right-hand corner. For a basic overview of your plan, you can access the Smart Plan tool available under the Learn tab. Through a series of short video clips, your virtual host will walk you through your plan basics, as well as provide custom advice for both your investments and contributions. For more information, we do have a separate video that covers this tool in greater detail. For questions related to the plan, you can reach out to your HR contact or your plan service providers listed here. Gordon Asset Management, your retirement plan advisor. We're going to be your primary resource for any questions related to the investments or retirement planning. MVP is the record keeper and administrator on the plan. They're going to be your go-to for any questions on the website, transactional questions, or questions related to distributions, loans, rollovers, etc. But this concludes the retirement plan enrollment tutorial. Thank you for listening. And again, please do not hesitate to reach out with any questions you may have.